TV, home of value. Buck TV, home of value. Buck TV, home of value.
Everything in this earth moves by time and season.
God bless you. How many wish love
Buck TV, home of value. Buck TV, home of value.
Lovely good afternoon to you, and you're welcome to Who is Disturbing the Church live on Buck TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. I believe every time or anytime you watch Buck TV, there's something new that you take out of the topics or out of the teachings that come our way. So we encourage you to keep watching this afternoon's program. Maybe I will be a Eba Who is Disturbing the Church. Jumedia Ebo Amauti Christo Sumas Utinyama Bibriase. Entini Yeshon Christ Kwaswana She Jumedia na obey insura. Nyame Adom ene Elder Emmanuel Emesa or studio has a share Facebook streaming Buck TV GH page. You call on my body so share video no. YouTube and so Buck TV GH. Also call her bit me ashe. Ye ka say nyame enam dwumedie so ma nipa bebre etin your masse. Ente den na da edi kan a wo hwe dwumedie na kwaso na hwe na obe nhia bebre. All right, ye share in church biasa Tron Church heresy last time 4 weeks ago, and I said 3 weeks ago. Now you can about dukubo, you can about trouser share, you can about jewels. Ni na elder share, ama yeti nyoma bibras. And then so you besan share at the for a Tron Church or efa Bible a Tron Church home, and I say Christo sum Christo sorry adiye. In church share, say enkoye, say air cost sisia or social media and kofu bebre na ubia sorry I know afa phone is him now or the church bia ba say nipa bebre na edi echi ene elder wa ha say na ebebi sa ne ho nsem ne hu say New Testament no in church bi wo mu a enkoyi a yede abebata Old Testament no ho ana say there are some contradictions and I say atro bi wo New Testament ni mu a che say yede bata Old Testament ana ene ebebisa elder ma wa church ase make how say dwumedie Body of Christ Revival Ministries International na de bro say wo hwe dwumedie na opese obisa question opese contribute opese comment ya eno an say odi afa WhatsApp number no so na odi aba enti no koso ana hwe na wie ubeyenhwa elder ma kwaba eba who is the
mechiawo na mechia hwefo ne adofo nyina
ye jeoso nyina ye jeoso akwaba enen so mejidi se bibia okay
Kristo adom me ma me na ne me kasa esia o se yesi anabrofo ne dose nti a me ma no emra fom
samu
mebo me humode sa ante woge ye de beba fom kakra
okay obi anso na ebi musu se twi ne so dose
ebi se twi ndi se
well
ya me bebo ayen.
All right. Enti no ye da nyame asese na so nya imre about Book TV. Na se na ye kan ye weeks etwe mu na o church about heresy ye atron church a ye koso a chese ebi mu afa a omode na social media ebohu dewro se ya de no kreba wa church ekwan bebre so aro bebre so amayate ase na nenso ye hwe about in church a ewo Bible mu. And I say Bible in church bia you can say Old Testament, New Testament. Ebi mo say there are some mistakes bia in New Testament more or dey better Old Testament. There are some contradictions bia just say e cost to e Bible mu. Ni nyina ene behwe. But before that no you pese me respond and I me pese respond and I'll comment on video bia e cost so. E was social media see about sofu bia na all how would I shave
okay
ma
I understand it's a trending issue
trending issue just obia bebre nipa bebre na e pese bisa say na Christopher say I can say Christo ni say a na hwe video ya sofo it's me fa shaving stick it's me shave obi e wa sorry dem a ene how does it ene ne call
me da sepa me nuaba enen so bi o me sa chia ahwefo ne etiefo ne adofo Facebook fo me hye yesra mo momodin asem be share video no se de be ya obi a nso ebe ye nhira anamoso wa woti TV ho nso fa phone fra unua ka ten say who is disturbing the church ya san ba biem se ye ne wo ba be sua nyame asem na wugidie asipem ewo fapem a wanya ewo Kristo mu no eso. Mini ansana yebebe no so now I would like to give a brief overview of what we are doing so far about the heresy.
Okay.
Yeah, kasa heresy e ya tro enkyerechire. Eti nkyerechire biara eni Kristo sum gidie fapem ebo ebra no e ya tro enkyerechire. Nti ehu behia say who is disturbing the nation program no yebetwe nipa dwen asisa atro enkyerechire no so na mankrofo ani ebue ehu say no se bilbi say na metia eni chiro kronkron bo ebra edi se mikodi akire a ebetumi akon atia me eti kan John chapter 8 verse 44 na yenhwe atro ewura anase bi atro efri na fi yenfa tro no so emeto ho na yefi yemra another major issue which is disturbing the church.
The church, all right. John chapter 8.
John 8:44.
John 8:44.
A popular verse, I think. Obi anim, ansa na obeka kra dodo na anim ne ho.
Okay. Okay, John 8:44. All right. I'll say ye are of your father the devil.
That ye are of your father the devil. Yesu mra na oba asase so a odi ni djuma no. Enkrofo bi a na omo nso akwa wadre atro nkyerechire mu. Na wo bo wo ho nsamnane e wa atro nkyerechire mu. Na omo kyere atro nkyerechire akoduru ba bi a nipa nyina hu omo se wona atro na wo kye na bedane no kware. Because asem bi a wo tokoso aka no say atro kra be beduru ba bi a it becomes a truth. Eti na sankrofo ebi na ehia Kristo ebi wo ho ba obetoto na no ebi ho fa nanum asem no atweste no ene Yesu pointing in sa wo so say you are of your father the devil
and the lust of your father ye will do.
Moja kuma so apede ena mo beye na wo moja kuma so apede no ene den so aso
he was the murderer from the beginning.
No ye dey wo within enya murderer from the beginning as say odi ewu eye honam adiwu na emom honam awudie na emom na oye ni say obia odi atro na odi atro to nipa so etumi ma atro no de nipa ekọ owuom eti atoro a ode bre Adam ni Eve e wo turo mu ho no eno na de nipa nyina yona na se ahwease e baaye eti no point to atoro esunsunsan so eti obi a odi atoro eni obi oye wudini sunsunye bia enim obi a odi atoro eni obi a oye wudini sunsunye bia enim in the words of Jesus to us.
And also from the beginning, from the murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth.
One pen no kremu na watena etie won krofo bebre try sen komba be ye Christopher nanso essence want me ntina no kremu ti wantenem no free mo call no wa be ye agent of life ye hwe to aso.
And also say because there is no truth in him.
No kure bia ni nimu
when he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own.
I say odi atra e say o kan native language odi atra e say o kan krom kasa eti nkrofo bia beduru ba bia atro abaye part and parcel of them. When they are even lying, you see that they are speaking the truth. Na bronsama packages and nkrofo ebebre e wa wiye mre mu a wo hwe TV so abehu bi wo social media abehu bi efie mu kura mpo no ebi mu wurewure efie eti who is disturbing the church? Udana bompaya no abobia ma Apostle Noble Isaac Apia ne ma Emilia. No abobia ma host any of the misa say nyame na modom ne ahoden soronko so ebe sustain here so that those who are disturbing the church will continually be exposed through this medium. Nti atro ho asem na yeka. Eti be na wotwe nan ni no atro ho asem na eguso ayeka say enchekire biara efa Kristosom ho Kristosom fapem ho asori ni ade ye ho eye atro no ye betwe nkrofo adwen asiso enti edikan kasafa adukubo ho ye kasafa trousers che ho ye kasafa etiye ho ye kasafa enkawa edigugugu yensa ho enenso no sani awawa can I think say you set the pace for me to follow. I think say it's right. We will be looking at canonical heresy because in our terms see our canonical heresy, Christological heresy, theological heresy, and then ecclesiastical heresy, and other heresies. There were tron chira a far Bible home, and yeah, tron chira or Bible, and as a Bible a tron chira. A tron chira a far Bible.
Okay.
Into a big custom, now some no can a tro a far Bible no. Bible near no quarry, into a tron to me free Emma. But also a tron any Bible, a tro any Bible. It will be your babacas a tro Bible, say nipan a tron chire afa Bible no. Yesu no quarry. He is not somebody who has the truth. Yes, Yesu no quarry. Jesus is the truth. We have difference between someone being the truth and someone being a carrier or a speaker of the truth. But Christ is the truth. Definite article.
Okay.
But also this will be back by yen church for say Yesu edi atro ana say Yesu enka no kra say nipa tro ye atro enkyerechire but say mu da ho pa yenim so nyankopon na ebo soro no gba asase edi so obi ba no be ka say eye nyame foforo bi ana say wi ase ne kra no ana ba ya e atro enkyerechire a say wo de ho to so a e do be ko osayem
e da na o ka say atro enkyerechire
medical kire mu wa ha say no quarry ya ka say truth a ye wo kwan horo miensa ye tumi evaluate asem bi obi ka na wo hu say asem we ye nipa kan ye no kre na maka cho say ye wo biblical way of establishing or proving truth and then we have a philosophical way of establishing or proving truth. Philosophically, truth can be measured in three ways: logical consistency, empirical adequacy, and experiential relevance. Asem na nipa no e ka no esisi so hwe ha uti asem ni nyina awi a eto asum se to asum wi a asem na nipa na ka no wanya nyina so obi e wa bakwasemu anase nwumam e de a kire sampa masemi a make ha na free say nti na ba kwan say na ba. One deals with logic, one deals with methodology, and finally asem na nipa na kan say sisi so na o ma wunyina so a ye twa to ne say wo de toto abra bohu na say ba say you are living for that truth. Will that be relevant to your life? But what I say, then I make sure say, when you subject creation into logic, you cannot deny say onyankopon e boss on your asase. It is obi ba no be man church fufuro bi e ten we ya ana enti say ya. Say no Osman for Paul kan Galatians 4 woman or say let the person be accursed. But what I say, ye nim the Bible cry to nchen a adesua ama yehu yate ase say emrebe mfim 2000 years ago abrantie bi ba asase so a obabu no a ohunu bere mada ene ewo no obo ne bra kronkron a na fini kan eni ne ho ochi ni kun no wa de pa na wo yenti owui ne nansa so sorry. This is a historical fact. It is obi ba be ka say Yesu bia kra ma asase so da Yesu kra wa anu ne wan sorry Yesu moja kra ntumi nye nkwa sa di we ya tro nkyere Bible 66 books. It was written between the period of 1600 years by approximately 1600 years by approximately 40 authors in 3 major continents, Africa, Europe, and Asia. It is how the way nyina ya wo ho abakwasem a nyese ye kan keke. So what you say? Apart from that, the Bible is over almost 2000 years ago. At least 2000 years, because here the Old Testament no time I can boom it's about 2300 years. There is no book, and I'm saying this on authority on this platform. There is no book either in antiquity or medieval period which can be compared to the historical reliability of the Bible.
Now elder say na talk about historical reliability of the Bible. Na say aka say Obabunu it's a story about Jesus, right?
Yes.
And a near course nyina na actual a good Bible. Obi abakwasem it's a story about his life. Why do I go and rely on that and say eno na ebema me
and never so say this topic, but I don't have problem. There you said it's a historical story.
Sana nipa be sana obi yeah. Okay, say a story. And somebody narrated what
coming to that conclusion you have come to is misinformed or ignorant. It does say onim etin or kanisa. The Bible, particularly the New Testament, is a historical narrative motivated by theological concerns. Eya bakwasama wo chro na emomu no na wewurade asem kwan so na ewurade de ba. Ye wo history a ade na asi wa ha. And ye reporting as it is. Near their common news. And ye what history see in fulfillment of specific prophecy. These are 2 different things altogether. Let's agree. Nyamini pebi, nyamenam ne swakasa. December election. This and this is what is going to happen on that particular day. Sedani do nesa di eni sia. Ye tra. Enchirima eba be hu se eya bakwasem nanso anya bakwasem keke eya bakwasem a yedi kan ansa na ebem. So history is God writing the future in advance. Man perspective, history is that which is past and gone. What did I make an say? Etin ebi mu agree say history is not just history, it is his story. Eya wono nasem a wadi kan aka e wani mu kra ansa na ebem. It's in Isaiah chapter 42, chapter 43, chapter 45. God at his highest apex was giving a challenge to the gods that were available in the Babylonian era. No bisa say mumu hwan na etumi aka asem afa da ache homa abem. Hwan na so ye nyame me bo ade no ogina hin. God was giving all these challenges to them. It is obi ka che me say me yo Christo na de bia me kotu history me kotu history a. Enye history keke na I'm interested in. I'm interested in history because someone predicted the history before they came to pass. So there's a 2 different war games altogether. It dey me chire ejina chro kronkron so ejina bakwasem so obi chire bi a eni wei ebo ebra eno ne ye kan say eya tro enchire. It basically na wotwe be miensa etwa mi wei hu asem ne yaka eti enanso ye ba behwesa mpa say atro enchire bi a ekoso say New Testament no enkrofo bi na ekotena baabi bo mutrim ekreti yen eye no kre ana say nya no kre no hu asem ene ebeka ba say dia waka wo se efini a aba eni eti efina aba ne de contemporary koso a obi aye ne ho say
and is it disturbing the church?
It's seriously disturbing the church.
In what way?
You can say then disturbing the church. As a chirani say, adia ben na etete Kristo somwa e mani ntumi e na nani munyamadi se ne awrade asem pese eda edi no. Eti say enchechire bi koso a a man crofo adwene mu yo mo kesene a is disturbing the church. Say obi nso e fa Kristo som so e de apenisika e wo kwan abone so a eno nso e disturbing the church. It is obisa me say sa papa ni video by the way onye sofo oye movie actor onye sofo oye movie
oye sofo.
I'm sorry ben.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry ben.
Na near no yen he was doing it in the church.
Etina me kire wo say.
Oh, she ni suit a won crofo
me post bi. Na say ne suit dia komfo bebre kra be fa e de Bible ato o mo bodua so as a suit.
Ba wo from who asofo. O friend who sofo.
Me nua ba enu nti ne wo ha Yesu ade no. But also what I say. Say obi ba no fa title to no say me sofo. Na say nipa nyina abaji atum edi na chidi a ene na Yesu asama o kan Matthew chapter 24 verse 10 abem na de abem nso a ehu ni say Yesu kan o say na edi akire no atradifo bebre ebeba no mo beda nipa bebre o kan no Greek kasa ni mu a na o hwe that statement a Yesu make here na Christ declared the end miserably na re ho sem ni say na re ho sem ni say e wo mu se nipa bebre na be fa Kristo ni di ato wo ho so de na mom kakra bi no be pa wo san se bronsam na nipa bi mu so ebeda da nipa bebre enu nti ne ye ka se ade bi eda da nipa twe wo mu fi no kware ho no eye atro nkyerechire atro nkyerechire bia nso eye wudie nkyerechire wudie nkyerechire bia de nipa ko sayem it is a disturb the church or see a twem crofo adi esiso na ade ama madwuma ene ye mu bi adwuma ayedin wo Ghana ha ne se ebibi mema na se Ghana ha for we consume information, we don't analyze information. Pa yeti ya ye kan radio so a na ya je atum ye hu si ahwe ni TV so a na ya je atum ye ntena se
enhwehwe mu hu se no kra na senya no kra.
Say video Monday 4 a.m. ahomache 4 ena menya obi send it to me from Canada. I'm going to say one choma me 2 hours. After 2 hours I got all my facts right.
About the
person.
The person.
Say a movie and no ye, but the intention behind the movie is wrong. But that didn't any media attention. Radio so, TV so, baby, I almost can't watch them. Anybody who has studied the history of media in general will understand that it was a propaganda machinery employed by the powers that be for one, miseducation and disinformation. This statement is such an audacious statement. I want people to challenge it and take it up to research it. Media, by its origin, existed purposely for miseducation and disinformation. And I want people to research into these two words, disinformation and miseducation. It in the person me chere say, ebere dua, enye ni awote ewo media so, anase de awote wo radio so, na ado ho ebeto so. Me penny back or being phobia will film a film. Or say we live in a generation, people listen with their eyes and they think with their feeling. And I'm no correct. Nipa bebre mo de o mani ne ti asem. No mo de o feeling that day. Adwen. Nti say adwen anyame de tu nipa trimu a. O sanke ye de dwen no ma ho ansa ne age atum. Enye adwuma biem. And that is the major problem we have today. Nipa bebre me hu say respected people. They were sharing it on social media and bashing the church. Once will be movie or ye. Ah, they kwa kopesi.
Oye movie. Inte movie.
Enya ntro na mitwa. Some is na national television so. Na me kire o say, a movie. Say nipa we this is not the first time. Why year no more than 3 times. Even last year. Ono na picture bi ba na ode ne nsa to oba ase a obo mpa ya ma no. Afi mu abebo so me 9. Obe share ankremu e de odi nsu agum
the same person
no sense on the man the same
person. Oh, he came out to say it was a movie.
No so ba be ka say a movie but at then na still nkrofo wure fitisi e ba ye na yegusu saye tama movie ba Monday die ba ye me ko hwe ni YouTube channel na nipa subscribe to the page just 500 and something. Well, yeah, media and man attention now, Kofi TV man opportunity to interview. Sisi a me ne wo ka say 1.91k. Akaka crab na nipa 2000. Akotu edi nechi. And na wa monetizing account. nkrofo ko hwepe ubenya sika
enti ono so it's a way of ono so person de benya ne sika na because he what I say media there we ye bibia betimi ye you can get money out of it.
Good.
And that's the strategy ono so use it to make money.
Yes.
And the media to supporting Ghana for so money support.
My culture said media is not a mechanism for truth. It's a propaganda machinery for miseducation and disinformation. I'm not in class. Omo class in ebeti sa no me ase. Obi an ko hwehwe the meaning of disinformation and then miseducation. Eti kwa bia ye be fa so asade ni atro. Ade ni nya nokora. Ye be twi nipa adwen asiso me hu se nokora no. Eno ne ye be ye. Going to politics. Media is playing active role. This is high time the church will also take the media very serious.
Now, Elder Okasa Oye movie, why do we always tag him as a pastor? And now Oye be to show say Oye soften Oye movie and say because at the end of the day, no Obiaka say softly out because make sure a video. No, I heard people say, "Hey, now softly ben Oye sir, so you know, hey, I didn't na we crying to cry. I didn't say me quite sorry. Now softly be quiet saying, you know, all those kind of things."
In economics, there is something called multiplier effect. Adie ba ko a obeye ensunsu anso ahuru bebre ya ebenya. On say sika no ope. E no so ope so ye movie na oye no enne ekobu nkrofo abam ewo Kristo so ho na etoso me ensanso ne se onya kwan obie kwan me nkrofo akasa etia Kristo so akasa tia choro kronkron akasa tia na ewurade Yesu Kristo eba sa pe na Kristo so mu a eye ade kronkron wa ewurade ani so no wa man de na be ye an organization of mockery nkrofo be di ye ho efew metie no ne interview ni nyina metie ye the ono eka say who said there are a lot of abuses going on in the church. He want to dramatize it. In other words, create a movie out of it to create the awareness for people to know that this is what is happening. And in my opinion, that is one of the absurd statement or response you should have given. And ta sumba akokra sabi impenfo manima nyansa ba akokra nimu say semfunso bi sakra akoso asori nimu a you are creating such a movie to educate people. It is theologically wrong, morally unacceptable, and even in the country, we should have taken him on seriously. Say your mind be emra eye adwuma seriously wo mu a enkensuo na ogina mu menkrofo sesa it's abuse on human right. We should have dealt with him. Etina do baby I invoke the laws of the land. Esre, Minister of Religious Affairs, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. These are some of the issues we want them to intervene. And maybe there was a law that was passed in 2020. I don't know, say you are familiar with that law. My invoking on this platform once. And then so I will invoke that law again. And I want this to be on records. A time is coming. A particular group will invoke this law in fighting for their right. So as a Christian apologist, I also want to invoke that act, the Restriction Imposition Act 2020. Okay. When you read the issues and as the circumstances that has to give the president the mandate to impose restrictions on others, one of the points they did was say when there is a teaching or spreading of information which is against the nation, the emblems of the nation, or against a particular community, the government will have to intervene to work.
But what is the role of like the Christian Council? What is their role?
Christian Council, Ghana Pentecostal Council, all the religious bodies, Yes, people are bashing them. But me, where I'm standing, I know say they have their limitations. It is no maybe omuntumi enye. And my young gain term say these people are useless entities. Some of the concerns you and I are having, they also have the same concerns. But don't forget, freedom of worship is entrenched in the Constitution of the land. 2, they do not have the necessary legal backings to take certain actions. It is some of them, they are doing what they can. But in my opinion, mention the Mesrani said, Omo ma omu kwan menkrofo bashi omu too much. Asama memeti ha making. Omu wa no kra same. So they should have been in the position to liaise with the authorities, even if not coming out. They should liaise with the legal minds and authorities to work on some of these people.
Because I say it's so easy that anybody at all can just pick a phone, not they're seeing anyone, and say anything or do anything against the church.
Yes.
Then the person just goes scot-free. Obia just said nobody says anything. Obia and Kashe, you know, I said like, okay, let me also do this and get, because when you say Ghanaians will come out and Medinechi.
Yes.
And I said, though, say now, because a lot of people have subscribed to the YouTube channel. They say, we're monitorizing our own SK. I think that is
but a quiet fast with this is the law I'm quoting here once again. Imposition of Restricting Act 2020. I'm reading section 3, circumstances for imposition of restriction. A normal a man who can say President to make us so and there will be a now be a better. And no some way a mra in a man to me or to make us lockdown. No be a impuin. Yeah, me read it section 3 and normal man who can so yes sir. The president may impose a restriction under subsection 1 of section 2 where the restriction is reasonably required in the interest of defense, public safety, public health, the running of essential services. So essential services, we mean to mean US has considered the church as essential service provider. The question is, does the church, and in Ghana, are we recognized as essential service providers? Christians, we are the majority. The time has come. Let me say we have the numbers. We need to let our voices be heard. For the powers that be to know, say, they cannot just leave us like that. We will talk about that later. 2. Point B, no say, it's reasonably required on the movement or resident within Ghana of any person or persons, generally or any class of person. That is B. C, no, so, where restriction may be imposed, where it's required to restrict the freedom of entry into Ghana or movement in Ghana of a person who is not a citizen of Ghana. When see another way, last one they had in here, or say it's reasonably required for the purpose of safeguarding the people of Ghana against the teachings, underlying teachings. Into COVID-19, the mass amrawe ebaye. If this law was passed purposely for COVID-19, what does COVID-19 has to teach us? Which will lead to imposition of restriction, which means the spirit of this law goes beyond just COVID-19. Even though COVID-19 came as a problem to warrant this law. As a Christian, I am also reading this for people to be educated about this law. It's reasonably required for the purpose of safeguarding the people of Ghana against the teachings or propagation of doctrine.
When now or law now
the propagation of doctrine. It is a brand here be better now. No cassette here Jesus. It be a soft penny for them. A soft Christian can say it is against us. It's against our interest. But me reading what I say, and here who say I'm not reading from anything. I'm reading from the laws of Ghana. Yen Christopher, I'm sorry. Ni a massa mrawe and to me I'm who baya. Ebiri bi baba enkrofo ko kitu e bi sorry no mo de sa mera we be fight for their right ye ni baba e ho so na aye too late. I am a Christian apologist. I am a Christian and I am reading it as it is, and people should consider it. It Wakra is a good ground for Christians to rise up against this movie. Said ya be kwatia na sansam and
the movie it's a movie. The first one, yes, movie. We didn't see any movie coming out like that. I've not come across
movie now 4 minutes. You see how they are playing with our mind.
Seriously.
You see how they are playing with
the first one I said it was a movie. I've not come across a movie via say production via a movie bisa. This one is a movie, and we are tolerating things like this.
Who is disturbing the church? We are not tolerating. Who is listening? And we are praying and trusting God. Say the powers in this nation must hear this video. Wow, Facebook, wow, social media. Ebredu. Nti me kan BMT pa. It's reasonably required for the purpose of safeguarding the people of Ghana against the teaching or the propagating of doctrine which exhibits or encourage disrespect for the nationhood of Ghana, the national symbols and emblems, or incite hatred against the members of the community.
It involves a lot of things. But why haven't we looked into this like...
That is a challenge. I want some NGOs to take this issue up. I want the Christian community, Christian Council, Ghana Pentecostal Council, Ghana Evangelical Council. These are issues. So people to me the papa archbishop. They pennyfo ni e di o matem to me catch us of a penny say ni tisa box iron. Na say any pay nam ho ye helino on nam social media bebia or
wow.
And we are also going to invoke this law, and I have people and we are working on it, and the time will come. Gone are the days I to me jai anything at all in the name of social media. To me that's na ho cassette and nipa basa. It will consider some teachings, some propagation going on as a hatred against the church. And not only the teachings of what those people are doing, this movie will consider it offensive. But Ghana Christians and say a seriousness from me will group be more US. Me will group be more US. Movies, high class movies, Netflix and then Nollywood, those big way no. Omo year movies are Yamanama out. As soon as they got to know the trailer and the content of it, because it was against Christianity and Christ, we will sign a petition, change.org. Abro 2 weeks be a email. We sign petition to ban those movies. But what is happening in Ghana?
Nothing. Anybody can just get up and...
I'm in campaign against the church. I'm campaign against the Bible. Obi etumi buena no kase obemi abande Bible. And say Christians, we have the numbers, but we don't know what to use the numbers for. Therefore, some people have taken advantage of that to use it against the church. And it is high time we arise. And me my bedroom baby me nyina ha enwa manum. Ne me kan say Christo we, Paul we, Peter we. I am not better than them. It is a no kura na meka. Let's no kura ne dem be ko nkwaje mu a. If you kill me today, I will consider myself a hero for the truth. And we are calling on the Christian youth. Our weapons are not carnal. It's yen de nye sekan ne de ko. Enye dua ne de ko. Na mum we pray and we give the unadulterated word of God. It is the person meka etwa to one say. Sa movie no. We need Christians on board. Means and ways by which we will shut it up. We will do it. But my strategies, I will not disclose it here.
All right, so you're still watching Who is Disturbing the Church live on Bok TV. If you know who is disturbing the church, let's rise up and fight against them. Now they are really disturbing the church. Who Christoni? Now be who be say videos in the Christians almost share. They share it more than any other people because who share WhatsApp next idea no more share. They are sharing it no more kritia asofo. Just say who so ye Christoni. So be so obi sorry tia Christo so no. Now so udi nechi na mo sorry tia. Just it's disturbing the church. And you know, keep watching. So Facebook is streaming live or Bok TV GH page. O call them share the video. Mo bian san kembi. Now also but more dancer obeboa match as a Christosum akoninim. O YouTube so a Bok TV GH. A honso no betimi so akohonum. Now so post comments no contributions for her. Make out say number na watch screen is purposely for WhatsApp. Into the main friend line no. Or questions be or contributions be or comments be a bit me the WhatsApp number no so 0244024996 now the aba na eno so no ya kinkan ama ya ka so say ya da so e kire about Tron Church na na ye hwe Bible say New Testament no omo miskoti enyome bi ohonum e dey bata fabricating you know e dey bata Old Testament na elder wa ha say nti no questions bi abet me their WhatsApp number no so na dey aba ye baby sana ama. All right nti elder yen call into your topic na yentimi ento asum free honum. You say you're so passionate about what Why are you so passionate about the so it's a sana. I believe sana you're passionate about nyame the things of God. I believe that there would be change. But well, kakra bedru ho. All right, since you Bible, New Testament no. And you might be or who na say there are certain things ewu mu a chese enye nokre ana say ebi mu net na baby say na kan no omobo omadwen na omo decide say yen short New Testament na emfa me bata Old Testament na
Medasepa, I'm say, and can me more into the contemporary issue, but I have sincerely, because what it took some people's their lives to maintain and hand over the baton to us, of which some people willingly died for that. If you are trivializing it, it's hurting. That is the concern. It will answer by question. This should be a more. Majina haka, majina platforms be brace waka. Such a kron and as a Bible no. If you onyankopon humim, the yeman chere atene ni tene ni mu yen. Na enwome bie ni asasi so a ye de toto chro kron ho a eyeye. Na meka chro kron a meka pam dada eni apam foforo ni nyina ye ka bom. Enya nipa bi ene tena ba bi bo wontirim e chroye. Enti nsema amanfo kafa ho nyina no ya atro. The founder of Methodist Church, the onyamenam no so the Methodist asafo bai. Ni nua aye friend John Charles Wesley. O kan sem bi, o se Bible no da ho no. E da se eye abofo kronkron na chroye. Ana se eye nipa bonefo na chroye. Abofo ana se nipa papa. Ana se eye demons anhombone ana se nipa bonefo ana se eye onyankopon nipa horo miensa ene betumi a chro Bible.
Okay.
Ida se abofo ana nipa papa na chroye etena ba bi chroye. Ana se ya anhombone ana nipa bonefo ene no so tena ba bi chroye. Ana se ampa efi onyankopon humim na no kware krogen. Ene o se da bi enya abofo ana nipa papa na chroye. Efri se ya abofo ana nipa papa na chroye a enkomu nkase se urade sienie ewe bra urade enkasa nkyere wom nti wayi o mafim 2 enya ahombone ana se nipa bone fo nso na tena ba bi kyerɛ Bible no se de enkrofo bi eka no adentra ne mu aye ne se ya nipa bone ana ahombone na kyerɛ ya enkomu nsan kyerɛ Bible no mu bone akatua ene omudaache se ne ebeye they wouldn't have included the results of their evil deeds in the Bible.
Okay.
And will conclude he said the Bible was written by God himself. That is my position. That is a true biblical position. E yo nyankopon e na Troy. It is a what to say obi ka baby say a piece of family and as nkrofo bi na tena baby Troy a ka kire ne say e he fa na wo kyerɛw ni nyina so every ben e na omo kyerɛw e kwan ben no mfa so kyerɛw kasa ben e na omo kyerɛw na fe on kyerɛw baby onya asa information no obehu say it does not exist.
Okay.
Bronsam da so a nia odi atro a all kan native tongue no nia ofin fiti ase di atro no oda so a de nada ewura enkrofo edisi a mabɔ ne tofa wie se eye onyankopon asɛm onyankopon nam ne honhom so e na kyerɛw ye wo hu abakwasɛm ne ho adansedie no nia mede to aso bi oni se Bible no enye newspaper a wo fa o read in simple na what ya say ansa na betumi ate Bible na se no wo se hu kasa ye de kyerɛw na ma kyerɛw se ye kasa horo miensa ene ye de kyerɛw Greek, Hebrew and Aramaic at least wo se wo nya nimdie e wo ho ye toso mienu wo se wo hunu kyerɛw ne ho abakwasɛm every ben ye kyerɛw the book of Genesis enti ase ben na wona ye kyerɛw sa nwoma ne ma wo obeti ase ansa na ne ye pen yi so eden na e kyerɛ yen.
Okay.
Ye who the language, ye who the cultural background, we get the context. Ansa na fear the ababe application. Then from so nipa bebre eye ne say wo fa Bible na okan okan with the modern mind in an attempt to understand it in the modern terms. Wrong. Yam pen so amamre any adeyo different from mra ye kyerɛ sa nwoma it is the culture and the custom of that time is also very important. It is about Christosum and as a chokronko one disium echo enim baby. You will be a friend of source criticism. So a criticism, you were source, you were form, you were reduction, but when you a classroom at the intimate to me, maybe in okay. So a source criticism, but you will be say, and mama bang and a possibly or more defeat and son the baby do be a yen.
Okay.
Yeah, well, the reduction. Reduction so actually and say, Emra. So what kind now create the context now. Emuaya nanti asiye bang na ube to me enya ewum. And the word about 6 forms of criticism. If your man for baby take it that way, no, and there are many different things altogether. And normal publishers are normal with YouTube and then Google. It is for cooking kanya. One, they don't have time to read the whole write-up to know the spirit and the intention of the author. No more the aba eba abeyedidi. It is a cause criticism to him. Ubetumi anya normal bebre a se wan to obu ase na wan kan anti ase a ubeka say a contradiction and now so ubeka say a wrong quotation and no na man crofo edisa atro.
But contradictions in New Testament
say I am ready to meet somebody who will help me to identify.
But elder internet nipe ya okomase omutimi sorry e quote scriptures e the back in your more canon said there are contradictions in the Bible. A New Testament.
Machere will say, Adia Nedahon, a no quarry, any atro, any dia prapere. The Ophia see diatro, a bronsam. And son will be diatron, or the kako to Yanko Ponsem. Genesis chapter 3. Oban was say and pass, so Yanko Ponka say. A mamu need your banana, the trim pony saying, Wajia tum say Yami Bioho. 2. Wajia tum say Yame Akasa. Ne mom ne botaye ode ba ye pa anye se obekere se nyame ni ho ne botaye ode ba anye se o mekere se nyame asem ni ho ne mom ne botaye ne se oba abe twist wadwen aba onyankopon asem na efe wa attack the personality of God. Some method no ensesan Yesu so ba ye after the 40 days fast bronsam ba ye obeso na hwe no wo se wa chro say he quoted. And someone's ability to quote the Bible should not guarantee you or to tell you that he's speaking the truth. That is why most people are being deceived. If you just obey quote to Bible, who quote to Bible now? Are you faithful to the text? Are you faithful to the original language? Are you faithful to the author? Are you faithful to the context? And are you faithful to the historical background to the text? And no answer you to me ejitum.
Okay.
Me ba just out here say ehia Bible ho adesua ne Bible nkyere eni ho ma kwadwofo. Eni ho ma obi a owo trimpo say or ba be find fault in the Bible no dey account.
Obi say easy crowd Bible there is the easiest way idea betimi esua enya understanding.
Wo kan a say nya ngoma bi afa a wotumi kan. But you have literature. Obi a wosun ade and I say obi a wa bin wo literature. Wo piece of literature bi an its genre and how it is interpreted. It obo mu ko SS ko mu ye literature. There were so many literal devices. Why do you have to compare it and as why do you have to consider a simile to be the same as a metaphor? Why do you have to consider a metaphor as the same as a personification? No, we don't do it that way. It is a real say this yemukrampo no who kind test bia now to me say no this qualify for this genre. Why do we have to take the Bible as simple as it is?
All right, elder my
woman kram ba chomi ba woman kram who kind ya academic writing ya journalistic writing. It is a me read journalistic writing. Now I consider it as academic writing. It's a misappropriation of terms.
Okay.
And basa you cannot benefit from the document you are reading. It's in the ancient prophone say ampa Bible ni onyankopon asem. Wanye ne chen say you need to have PhD in theology before you can interpret. Na momo no ansa na obeduru ba bi say wo kirekire onyankopon asem de. Eho behia say Obabra wo ase no wa pay the price to study. Etu no ka Timothy says study to show yourself approved. A workman that need not to be ashamed by dividing the word of truth. Eti enisa ye fa nyame asem ne tra sada. Ade ba konso osoti ase ne say uko first century tete emra no o choro na there's a concept known as paradox which is also a literal device. And all religious truths are supposed to be presented as a paradox. Inti na dey be ambisa question say what is the difference between paradox and a contradiction? Because these are all terms. And if you get your definition of terms right, it will inform you as to how to approach the topic at stake.
Okay.
When you meet a paradox or a puzzle in the Bible, it should not suggest to you that it is a contradiction. And paradox will always lead to your breakthrough or your answers.
Okay. Now, Elder, like scriptures be or what it me say, unkofu it me fa. Edika says, scripture where the New Testament see more say now about Old Testament quoting say and I'm misquoting and answer fabrication because so.
Met me a mal be
okay.
Met me a mal.
Now one my atia says san etia and I said there's a different understanding efasa scripture.
No, yet ni nyina. Men ma kra met am ba mienu anamiens.
Okay, mpasho.
Na san krofo ye de wo social media. Dem person me cho titru Abraham Ben Moshe.
Ono so kwa ye bi about this.
Onye obi a wesun ade sa na ya me kan sa say.
Also wesun ade o. Wesun ade che say Christopher ye mpa adusua.
Good. Eno
kra. Enti onu nia wesun no na ode aba. Enti wo pese o te ase de kona kosua ne hu because onu wesun ade.
Enti no ye was say in your very be intellectual honesty. You can say intellectual honesty. Meti he mesun ade kakra. Mesun ade sa say de onu hu ni say wesun ade. Na emom enipa mesun amade afi wom ho no. Ehu hia say you acknowledge them. Because I offer obi nimdie now be present say nimdie ne ye wo de a in academia we call plagiarism. Eno kra yetumi e charge wo ho. Say wo chro thesis wo copy obi work na wa acknowledge na yetumi kra ye de abodi kra ta amawa yetumi gi fi wonsam. Ye nimebi mu Ghana ha they had their master, some even had their PhD. It has been taken from them. It yamfa di suasam emfa ni agro. It is a way actor and I a comedian. No I'm going to say a comedian, but don't be a comedian and pose as a scholar. That is where the problem is. So the quotations here will quote you nyina. Your rabbi be a Rabbi Mark Escobar.
Okay.
A rabbi ni. Maka omo ho asem wa hada. Emre bi a twam eni be 10 years. Omunya atrimpo bi say Sanya Christopher de chro kronkron anase Old Testament no ewi ni Jewfo no mu je Christo tum so ma ono ne omura no ma je nkwan. It is an alarming. It nia esese omu ye ne say omu ntenase no mu motrimpo said ye be ya ye be kan nsem dia to Jewfo na sumu a Christopher ne be kan nyame asem kire won a onkonkodi won achi. It omu ntenase no mu form ikuo bi e from counter anti-missionary rabbis and as an anti-missionary group. You can say anti against. It is a missionaries baba bibisa South Africa Jews for ho, Ethiopia Jew for ho, Russia bi ho, German kakra ho, and ebi so Israel. And those port points now enkrofo ko honom ko kanyame asem no. Yempe enoma bi mu aye ho ano. Ne yentro nwoma horo bebre mfa mo se yen ni Jewfo no. Yen tam na Kristo ewu Kristo no mu so magire de ewu na wuwi. Na Kristo no nye ono ne Messiah no. Bible no apam dadan yen ye enti yen yesi etumi kiremu yie na nkrofo ti ase na o man kodi na ada achi se Yesu ene o Messiah no eti o mu fi ase atwro nwoma horo bebre eti o twro nwoma bi 142 contradictions in the New Testament sa nwoma sa nkrofo we na Abraham kodi o machi na books o quote in the scriptures ni nyina I have them they be ameka nyese nwanu my challenge here be 3 years ni ontumi ma out meka asemeboa I have all the books here. But your friend U10, one of the books, the title is U10. As the children said, all the Jewish people who have embraced the Christian faith, it's time to take a U10. They provide strong polemical materials against the church. Strong point. I want to now you Christian now could read Krana. Pa, it is a woman and wafa. And you what Jew ni ba consoa. Onu so yo Kristo ni aye friend Messianic Jew onu so ne ngomani and onu so e debate sa nkrofo enu wa tworo muaye ama omu so mu nsam ni nyina book we ma akoma 5 volume 1 to volume 5 we volume 4 I have all in my library eti asam Abraham ubisa ni nyina no ehu muaye ho ebie ni ho a emuaye eni ho eti omo matter form omo mi school class now I am taking them through gradually they will begin to appreciate say no enyesa de nani ho Name because yen shia de yen hwehwemunti ene nkrofo dada nti me gina haka esi so say there is no truth in whatever that guy is teaching. But
sir we video no ye about Zachariah no Bible mu ni o two Zachariah ze o Bible
eh wrong eno cry wrong
ye ni two Zachariah ba ko o chro eni ba ko ayekun no sorry dining chain by the altar no Jesus betin ye no
Jesus never make mistake. Oh, yes, Jesus is the truth.
Abraham said Jesus see.
Can he call in now for me to engage him on that particular verse? That is the issue. It's not an for some debate, for any debate. The only thing or the only
time where there will be anywhere anything against it because it's the truth.
Two scriptures.
Yes.
Matthew chapter 23, 23 verse 35. And Obeko to 2 Chronicles chapter 24 verse 20 and 21.
Yeah.
And the Hong Kong Ezekiel Zachariah. Is that the only place? What manuscript was he referring to? That's the first question. I don't know good. And Sana Ubetumi Aka said this is the authoritative statement, you know. What manuscript tradition are you appealing to? Old Testament, there are about 3 manuscripts by Mienu Naji Din Payo Masoretic text and the Septuagint. It was so bizarre who say, Emra Yesu Kasa, Emra New Testament Old Testament Tron. What was the manuscript available to them? That's the first question. The 2 points now, can Zachariah, me 3 Zacharias, even in the Old Testament, per the Bible he quoted. And it's okay to say two. It is also wrong.
And yet two.
It's wrong. Can say one amount me no that. Meboa. Zachariah chapter 1 or the amount. And
chapter 1 verse 1.
The amount. It Isaiah chapter 1 Isaiah chapter 8 verse 2. Near say you Isaiah for
Isaiah chapter 8 verse 2. Okay.
And it's uko Jewish community mu edidi omu obia no betumi anya more than 3. Yeshua, Jesus. Uko Old Testament, you get about 2 or 3 in the Jewish community. The fact is you are recording depending on Bible just say ni Emmanuel ye baako. Ogbo Muhammad baako pe na owiase. Ogbo David baako pe na ho. If we don't conclude, it's not a scholarly position as a statement to make Zachariah mienu pe. It means that we read this also a Bible in 16 years. It is saying it's a two different as Zachariah.
Christopher point him Zachariah no crow you two Bible.
Come na me and some many me and one chantro.
Okay, Isaiah chapter 8 verse 2. And I took unto me faithful witnesses to record. Uriah the priest and Zachariah the son of
Zachariah and say say.
We be come one there 3.
Good. Now make sure say it is more than 2.
Enye 2. Enye ni ochro the book of Zachariah. Ni ni ekun no pen e Bible.
That is it. It is saying no say 2 pe. Ono asua Bible in 16 years. Maybe share Bible now up to 3 years. It will share a video now. We say a punch line. Yembra me defend no. First substantive issue. We don't have only 2 Zacharias in the Bible. That's the first point. Yebako second point. Second point they say 2 Chronicles na all can manuscript tradition ben and all use. Because Madika actually wa have a say when Jesus left 33 AD, there was a meeting in Jerusalem known as the Council of Jamia. And that council, the purpose of that council was to redefine Judaism. And how do they redefine Judaism? The temple is no more, sacrificial system is no more, and the Christians are using the Hebrew Bible in converting most of our people. So how do we solve this problem? What did I mention? Emra Yesu ba e di ni juma ye nsencheri na wuwie sore e ko sora Jewfo na ngina ntum so ono ne wo Messiah. But ayenti a wan ngina ntum ne say na wo munim they were expecting Messiah obeba as a king, conquering king. Eti na mra otena afupon kon so oba Jerusalem wo mu de wo mu entoma ne no ma se ho e to nwum se ampa ono ne Hosanna ohene no. But ye cool no mu say there be Christo edi nkuku. Wadi nkuku de ne ye nhwa Messiah fofora obeba te say David a obekun edi ye na tamfo so. Enti na mo reject Jesus. And Jesus so hold them accountable in Luke chapter 19. Said ya me no kan ye no. It ye kan Luke chapter 19 no hold them accountable 41 42. It your call ye fi asore dan ni bebubu ye no. na Daniel nso aka Daniel chapter 9 verse 24 25 26 Daniel asewonkom Yesu nso aka 40 years after Jesus pe and asoda ne bebubu iti asoda bebubu ye pe enom se oyona kese ato yen eti kwan be ne ye befa so a ye besom ye nana Moses som ne ye kita ye no kware kosi se Messiah ne beba na omunnim se Messiah na besen ko eti kwan on befa so se okay ne na Moses som a na ejina asoredan ejina aforebo eso no yemfa kwan bi so nsa kire mu said ye beye ne beye se wo tenene a obebo no enne be ma onkwaje na efei Bible ye Old Testament a Christopher ni gina so de kire se Yesu ni Messiah no ya ka se wa ha ya ka se wa ha na Christopher no so de gina so akiro New Testament enne na ye momode se ye beye hu biribi na ba bi a omutumi gina a strong point for them no let's use that to indict them. But what I say it is a woman no mufi asese o mo chro that's the Masoretic text and a two almost say Moses crampo or call be pon so okoje mransem no was spending 40 days for her enye mransem dupe and onyankopon de man for that whole 40 days or the mransem ni mu nchirechire mu a your friend oral law e ka ho eti o mu mfi ase en chro sa oral law no it from 90 AD to the time o mu finish this work no it was over 300 to 400 years. Into the
Buck TV, home of value.
Everything in this earth moves by time and season.
You're welcome back and you're still watching Who is Disturbing the Church live on Buck TV. Baby, I will be a sama wako ababiu na I apologize to say call a yikakra, but ya samba into no koswana she baby I will be no Elder Emmanuel Emisa Wahasi or questions be a bit media for WhatsApp number 0244024996 now the aba. Yeah, that's why kasa about a Tron Church efa Bible ho enti na ewie se o hwe na wo nsembise bia me gidi se bebi a wa hwe edu no wo nsembise bia apese obisa betimi e de afa WhatsApp number no so na o de aba 0244024996. Okay, Elder Mpacho ye nto aso na ye ka about Avram cheche about Zachariah no na o se Zachariah na 2 wa ma ye hu se bi kra nso wa Isaiah eno so aye 3 enti no Avram boys na munena Facebook amokumu kan share ne se Mpacho Zachariah na ye nya ba kwa aka ho yenya ba kwa aka ho enti no se enya 2 biom enti yenya 3 enti no omra no meyi na no na ye nto aso mfiri ho
and them say lecture na me ma na ewa enti na mo interrupt me kakra no but I think say me obi a me try there enti me pass am a me kan no passing comment a nipa ohwe no onti ase na wonya ho abakwasem enti na me pese me born tofa ne say most of the time, most of the English Bibles we have today, it was translated from the Masoretic text. Okay. Ɛhɔ nso so na etrimpo eta akyire momode kyerɛ saa nwoma no asɛm kakra ɛwɔ ho. No ho abakwasɛm ɛdɔɔso. But emra Yesu baaye edi ni dwuma no. Bible na ɛwɔ hɔ a okita wo omu yusu ye, which was put into a codex at least 250 or 270 years and san yebewu Christo Christ is known as the Septuagint. The Greek version of the Old Testament. But what I say, at any time the New Testament authors they are quoting the Old Testament, they quote from the Masoretic, the Septuagint.
Okay.
And it's all kind of the Septuagint version now. It didn't was Second Chronicles in the crown, and yes, as Zachariah no. And yes, Zachariah, and yet, so that is the first problem. Okay. As Avram, you be or your scholar, Papa, he should have taken his time to study it. That is the first thing. And yes, Zachariah. And yes, Zachariah, Second Chronicles. You bet me a kind from the 80. And the Spirit of God came upon Azarias, not Zachariah. That is the Second Chronicles. Yes, from the Septuagint version. The son of Judah, the priest. It's a household problem. Mavram, they say. So a scholar. And we need to bia say or Baba say Christo someone. Say nipa with there is no context, whether in the Masoretic or the Septuagint, say na or a prophet. Ubeka Matthew chapter 23 verse 35 now. Jesus was also saying prophet, as you have done to the righteous Abel and to the prophet. It is Zachariah that Christ was speaking about was a prophet, not just the son of a priest. My name is out to the point now I'm making that there are a lot of issues. You can see analyze here. We will finish everything. You will not finish everything today. One, in Zachariah, me nupe in our Bible. Two, Zachariah say you use Zachariah now no use even in the Masoretic text which had been altered now and no crown na on your prophet.
Ebi was talking about Zachariah 2 now. Baako na ochro the book of Zachariah.
Na argument
na baako no so a ono so yekun na Jesus be tinye na o kan say ono na but he wasn't the one that he was supposed to.
The main argument ne say Zachariah mienu na o Bible.
Yeah.
Na Yesu could describe Zachariah na o Chronicles weti and we be described as a prophet. The prophet oye enso ne say okoka asa ne papa de Berekia. Meanwhile, when papa the Jedekiah, and I made say a Hanan Kasakrampono, the son is not a prophet. Then Yesu can want some or a prophet.
Okay.
It is here the Jedekiah by Krampoya or nona on your prophet. Two, Jedekiah banned there, your kind in Second Chronicles, or no see kuno in the courts of the temple, not between the altar, the temple and the altar. You get the details. Yes, Sudiano also that he was killed between the temple and the altar. We exercise in the court. What do you say? If you read the extra biblical literature, there is a suggestion say Zachariah, the last prophet, was also murdered the same way. Even though it's not in the Bible, but extra biblical literature suggests say Zachariah Nana Yesu can want him as a prophet. No, that is how he was also killed. Maybe I thought to make sure I say, you're taking a little bit further. Luke chapter 15, the same story I can once me. It was Luke chapter 15. You share all the details and I say how Christ presented it. It is why a scholar was here or some campa or me as I call Luke 15. No, you say how I used to kind of story. A hands what can say? A ban said had details come, ne had details and come. Luke chapter 15, verse 1.
Verse 1. Then drew near unto him all the publicans and sinners to hear him. And the Pharisees and the scribes murmured, saying, This man receiveth sinners and eateth with them. And he spake this parable unto them, saying, What man of you, having 100 sheep, if he lose one of them, doeth not leave them 99 in the wilderness, and go after that which is lost, until he find it. And when he has found it, he layeth it on his shoulders, rejoicing. And when he cometh,
51, Luke chapter 11, verse 51.
Luke 11, 50,
yes.
51. Okay, Luke 11,
51.
11:51.
Luke
11:51. From the blood of Abel.
From the blood of Abel
unto the blood of Zacharias, which perish between the altar and the temple.
Between the altar has the same thing no oka. But adentin what wrested the test out of it contest. Say who baby I will start here anything. A Pharisee for no, and the Sadducees is for no, and as how by Yesu nchen. And Christ in his high priestly grace was rebuking them. It was a parable. So what kind of story ni nyina ba? I know you said they are hypocrites. They have blocked the way. They don't want people to enter. It will rebuke omu nyina wie no simple see that ben e na mo be di matren ne for emoja ho for Ephraim Abel so ebesi Zachariah so. What does that statement mean to the mind of the people he was speaking to? He was trying to say from the first person to the last person of the Old Testament, you have treated all of them badly. You know, talk about the entire canon, that is Genesis to Malachi. So now okay. Think idea all focusing on the murder and answer the death. Isaiah was son ascender. Jeremiah, the weeping prophet, he also went through a lot of torture. Jeremiah, the same thing. Ezekiel, the same thing. But Christ was not so much interested in the murder and answer the death, rather summarizing the Bible and how they have treated servant of God. That is all that he was trying to say. Christ knew the Old Testament. They quoted them correctly. Maminchira we kwanya ho Robert and 9 anase numwa New Testament authors no omu yusu Old Testament no. But before then look at Hebrews chapter 10 verse 5. Now mema another example of that. Ansana ya bawe.
Hebrews chapter 10 verse 5. Or say, wherefore, when he cometh into the world, he saith, sacrifice and offerings thou wilt not, but a body hast thou prepared.
It hands us brand be challenge the word body. Or say ni pedua na wasiesie amame. Or say for a body a wompe. E how ko to free Psalm 40 verse 6. It can Psalm 30 verse 6 from the Bible no. Ni enhwe na me so me reading media no.
Okay, Psalm 40 verse 6. 40 verse 6. Or say, sacrifice and offerings thou did not desire. My ears has thou opened. It's
Hannah been making a point to say, Hebrews so shed that criti at the Jesus say a body have thou prepared from because yes you name Sam and no woman there was he as so and I was yesterday amame said the bear mayor city amount. Adentra because na council of Jamia Shia emi a chere say you see a yenyi affordable in free Judaism sumu temple na ye shia mu ade bia na ye de suma urade Moses Solomon temple no yenyi anu so mfi o e say yemfa kwan bi so a ye betwe ye nkrofo na adwen asi so say wo tene ne ye ene wo papa ya wo be ye no eno na de nkwaje ye bebro which has a lot of theological problem ena you see a hanso ma be yi body no e di we abehye ho e di Sebrenton version from the Septuagint ntie. Sacrifices and offering thou would not, but a body hast thou prepared for me, whole burnt offering and sacrifice for sin that did not require. So what I say, it's a handsome body no so abba. Ubeko baby to say Acts chapter 7. Ohia Stephen and so presentation na or na. Acts chapter 7 verse 16.
Acts 7:16.
15 and 16.
Acts 15 and 16. 15, 16. Or say, after this I will return, and I will build again the tabernacle of David.
Acts chapter 7, verse 15.
Acts chapter 7, verse 15. Okay. It says, so Jacob went down into Egypt and died, he and our fathers, and were carried over into Shechem and laid in the sepulchre that Abraham brought for a sum of money of the sons of Emor, the father of Shechem. But 17. But when the time of the promise drew near, which God had sworn
it has said, would come from where
verse 15.
Kosoro kakra me pe number bi wo ho say number is 75 but over Genesis no wo sa Septuagint Bible Masoretes no be catch us 70 a house na Abraham catch us one manufacture 5 e dey account but over kan me dey no ha eno say 75 I can give you over 50 of those examples, and they are all in this book.
Okay.
Into all his questions, ni nyina ewa ha. Me we are metumi read bi ama. Etinya say research na why.
Enti book na ya atro obi atro no na wakofa na ono a pick direct
and
from the book.
Thought. First question. The New Testament misquotes and misinterprets the Old Testament. At times it manufactures verses to suit their purpose. It's a topic we know better. The rabbi na ye book no prepare no atro no dia.
Enti research potty ya no sheda ye
PDF books. Ehun hia some de be man confirm is inform metro site na betun akọ download ni nyina. Now, okay, according to Matthew 15, when the little boy Jesus, along with Joseph and Mary, fled to Egypt to escape Herod, this fulfilled what the prophet had said through the prophet, out of Egypt I called my son. But Matthew only quoted the second half of the verse of Hosea. And has Abraham video pass no Matthew are consistent with the text. Okotu baby kakrebi. Matthew chapter 23. Jesus will be called. Many debate or can we want them. Also, Matthew chapter 2 verse 23 says that when Jesus moved to the town of Nazareth, this fulfilled what was said through the prophet. He will be called a Nazarene. The only one problem, the prophet never said this. Matthew made it up. When what this Ikabe told so say, obi betumi akere baby e wo Old Testament mu a or the be man. Oko baby say John and so are the same way e wo ho. There are a lot of scriptures. John, the virgin birth, ni way nyina contradictions. Contradictions what the genealogy of Matthew and Luke account. They are all here. This guy is not a scholar, as I've been saying. For your honest, on materials, because when him saw the back, yeah, the material and one bakwasem, and the problem of the material will come out. I'm interested in getting people who are willing to study, to respond to him. Now, who say he's not as relevant as he is.
Yes.
But because the media exists for miseducation and disinformation, it is a good propaganda machinery to help him to achieve his goal. Some of us, we cannot be fooled by his tactics. But unfortunately, people who are not informed, obey this evil. It's a man so for come and to be brave. Media now when your attention.
Eh, more comment to say because some video ya make asem about Zachariah ye elder. So we a Christian need to send me out he. Now ugidi one so ugidi mu ye now ko share sa video na. Eden
ma but ye mu bi na nya.
And make can because the lay Christian or
Zachariah and mommy reading chira. Zachariah or say Matthew chapter 23, right?
Yeah.
Matthew chapter 23. Matthew chapter 27, sorry.
Matthew chapter 27.
Anna. Matthew chapter 20. Matthew quote part of prophecy. Okay, yeah. 1:1.
Matthew chapter 23.
Yes. Do you want irrefutable proof that the authors of the New Testament didn't know what they were talking about? That's how Rabbi Marcus Koba Ebekan. Well, look at Matthew chapter 23 verse 35, where Jesus states that the last matter spoken of in the Hebrew Bible was Zachariah, son of Berechiah. Actually, that was the name of the biblical prophet. See Zechariah chapter 1 verse 1. The last matter was Zachariah, son of Jehoiada. You see? Jehoiada. That is what 2 Chronicles chapter 24 verse 20 to 26, 20 to 22. So either Jesus, your alleged Messiah, it is Abraham Messiah, your alleged Messiah didn't know his Bible, or else Matthew, the final editor, didn't know.
It's the same thing that he's been saying.
Didn't know the Tanakh. Either way, this is a glaring error that cannot be refuted. It will not
the same thing.
It won't take any time. On your studies, or who sounds and no, so they are better challenge, no discuss, no friend for. And they say he thrives on controversy, he thrives on debate. It is the more people respond to him, and as all make a debate. Now, when you're fully prepared, no one take advantage. It is the movie or that's so. I don't think still he's not showing up.
And he's still ready for debate.
The papa mua and who are free. oh elder some now can mom now to put of when no so correct him, but he cannot defend this material in my presence. He cannot also say question now or the battle horn, it is not from Rabbi Michael Skobak, because I have Michael Skobak it's his choice of words, everything. Adia bu Avram and say oh you see chi. Yeah. Adia buano it omu who say bia omu formation crown or the yenisa. Aha, all his questions has been written about 1,600 page document, volume 1 to volume 5. It's in Empesa me catch and say, ya tron chira a fa chorokron. But me my guideline for a software kakra and answer one more person who take it. All right,
Elder Patronia will share me. Intime, I'm still announcing say what question be our contribution be abeti me dia for WhatsApp number 0244024996 now dia but enche bia e be kan your message because topic we intime we say yes eba biom na nyoma bebre ho a say ye kan e fa sa topic hu enti bebi a wo bia no elder wie ne die na obe na ye be kan your messages na yetime bie phone na wonso apesa ofre no afre enti fa messages e fa WhatsApp number no 0244024996 na fabra o share Facebook so betime post comment or questions and our contributions or honum enche bia be kan your messages na me kan enti no please don't call the number, just send in your messages na yen kan ma. All right, elder.
Etimi da say say enebutaya na si ani so nyina ne say New Testament no obi na manufacture ana say omu kotu Old Testament na no mo yemfum so ana say omu nyemfum so nia make siso ma obi a ohwe ni obi a oti ate ase ne say no kwasem bia ni mu say enkrofo bi na tena baabi create New Testament no e de be attach Old Testament no entisa na mom the Old New Testament omo chiro ye nyina na omo ye Hebrew for Jew for ba ko pe look nkwa na ya manama amuni eti obi a oye Hebrew ni anase Jew ni enhwe se ono ane ngoma e ya pam dada no obeye biribi bone e de atare ho enti sa two na omo nya obi a omo ye tiwuyefo a omo nim apam dada no sa bre no they were living in an oral culture. Most of them have memorized most of the Bible.
Okay.
Osumafo Paul kram podie. Ye friend no Pharisee mu Pharisee ni. Obi a wasua pam dadan akwa wadre ewo mu pa. Eti ansa na Yesu kra beba saase so no. Na Old Testament no ya chron in the form of a book. Ye ka say codex a book form a eda ho over 270 years ansa na Christo eba.
Okay.
Eti they knew their scripture. They understood their scripture and they knew how to use it. Finally, Nyamidi chat one say, "Ye were method. Wo call that time na say wo chro nwoma na wo koti obi a ye wo kwan a ye fa so ekoti no."
Okay.
Ehia pa san krofo beti ase. Wo hwe wo mo brain time mo ye references is different from our time. Even in our time today no, Uba academic writing referencing your Harvard, your APA, your several academic references. Make to me a foul point. Now me they are referencing in my work. Obi so bet me a foul point. But kwa obe first or be presented references different. Whereas a be believing in in-text references, a be believing in footnoting. Obi so believing in paraphrase. Obi so believing in literal or exact quotation.
Okay.
It is a call New Testament time now. And then New Testament authors name kwa and na quote fi Old Testament nim.
Okay.
Ya wankrofobia na from the Qumran authors. Some crofo na no so church ngoma bi a 1946 ya discover the Dead Sea Scroll no. Ebo a ya menso nya ngoma horo bebre. They were also quoting from the Old Testament. Send your New Testament authors quoting the same way no munsu quoting.
Okay.
Ya the rabbis church Talmud no. Omunsu quote from Old Testament no the same method that New Testament fonso use here no and omunsu quote here it is a woka say Yesu eni na suafo eni won no cho New Testament quote o man from so dia eni ye call Jewish rabbis na e church Talmud na the same from so no mu make bi the Qumran authors they make the same mistakes. Josephus our the authoritative Jewish historian also make the same mistake. You are thinking, you are a modern person, thinking modern way and trying to impose it on an ancient person. And we call that historical anachronism.
Okay.
So what you are saying? Say enne adiyo ene dressing enamamre na me de kwatetete na makwa o mo say esesen ko mu dwen se de na me dwen esesen ko mu dress se de o se me dress esesen ko mu ye o made se de na me ye eyemfumso e wa desua e kwan so the person man crofort ase say obia kira wo say New Testament authors e manufacture and on misquote if you Rabbi Michael Skobako e ya tro e nada.
All right, since you know, me sure say, and then why you
best I'll give you a lot of verses near refuting na into one fair beans am.
Okay. All right, since you know, na the best hide in church and the best na it may be a phone now so a person of friend wait me afre and you know me beka your messages so wait me the messages no akoswa aba fafa WhatsApp number no so 0244024996 baby I will be or questions be or contributions be wait me the fa WhatsApp number no so now the aba and you beka your messages na ya to aso we say hi nice program, can I have his number please? Good afternoon, I am Apostle Samuel Bwewulo. Can I have the man of God, the boy of God's number? All right, so you can call the number on the screen
right after the program.
Right after the program, so call the number. Well, say good afternoon, Daddy. God bless you. My question is, someone who have gone to Bible school became a pastor, and the person called from God, and the one who didn't go to Bible school and also became a pastor is also called from God. I think there are questions that my reason for asking this question is that someone told me a person who attended Bible school and became a pastor is not called from God. Except the one who didn't attend Bible school is the one who is called from God.
Modern day holiness preachers ni evangelists for na aba no na bi church sa Bible school enye ba bia nyame frɛ nipa na emom nyame e ne frɛ nipa onyankopɔn ne frɛ nipa na ehu hia sɛ ofrɛ wa ofa ntete anya adesua mu Yesu ba asase so no yenhwɛ ne method ofrɛ wo mu bi ofrɛ Peter say come, you are a fisherman, but I'll make you fishers of men. Memoir you nipa you for. Or did it di na teacher na dear manisha over 3 years and son or graduate or more marco. And Osman for Paul and so friend. Then if I bear 3 days or go through the preparation process. It year of frebre. Yawa who see emre and yawa of sumambre, the calling stage, the preparatory stage, and the sending stage. It is a nyame frewa, ube here adia no hunim dear. Now what to me aye juma. It is school, your course be about healthy leadership. Your children normal about 5 C's. Your calling, your competency, your character, the community, and Christ is very, very important. It is Bible school here, but what Bible school are not interested say you are called.
Okay, well, so good afternoon. My name is Seth from Elmina. I think we must not have time for such people and leave them, leave him to God. That's what we've been saying every time. Leave him to God. But serious.
That is it.
How do we leave him to God?
I understand. Noah Bisa who said, what would Jesus do? What Jesus had what it takes to leave the Pharisees on their own. Yet he responded to them. Apostle Paul named them, responded to them. If there are things that they are made, it's biblical, and once it is biblical, it is right. Okay. And who here says say you born din train crowford so. Opa kind. 2 Timothy chapter 3, kind verse 5 and 6 na me hwade.
Okay, 2 Timothy.
2 Timothy chapter 3.
Chapter 3.
5 and 6.
Verse 5. Or say having a form of godliness.
Yes,
but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins.
So I wonder why I confused that. It is uncrofwe you sue a chum if in Yamedomas
and lead away all diverse lusts.
So
verse 7. ever learning.
Sankrofo ye wo hu se wasua de de bia wo sua de na enso.
And never able to come to the knowledge of truth.
It is obi ba no be presenting wo se one day wasua wa ye research onim Bible ni kra sen wo sofo. No de that nkrofo a o se ye twen nkrofo adwen esi sankrofo no so. O se ever learning, but they have not come to the knowledge of truth. It is de bia sa brand to YouTube. They be out to Google or try say and say be a what come
or TV so or so ni nyina or so or church.
E mo be hia say e be respond o me nua me da I share your concern, but let's be more biblical than being good.
Okay, well, it's a good afternoon, Elder. Thanks for your teachings. Please help us to download the book, Patrick. Obi be so nya book na Avram book ni bi.
E hu hia o de ye den. Me student there me de ma wo mu. Because what me first to training me students and they say spend time to understand your opponent and know their weaknesses and respond. So it's more or less a military strategy we apply in our studies.
Wait, so please, this is the Deacon number. Please, I need to talk to him. I am Boahene from Nsawum. Good work done. Keep it up and God bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, so you can call the number on the screen right after the program.
Mr. Obi share social media on can't have Ram say on free no me chere Zacharias yes saying.
AJ Mensa, Eric, Germany. I am late today, but I strongly believe my professor has done his usual best delivery. God bless you, my boss.
Thank you, Prof.
Okay. Wednesday, God bless you, Elder. Please, where is your school and how can a person get the forms to buy?
Please call me right after the program.
So you can call the number on the screen right after the program. Wednesday, I am Esther from Honey Valley.
Honey Valley.
Honey? Okay, Honey Valley. I want to ask if a pastor give wrong interpretation of the Bible scriptures, which is different from the Bible. Can you tell the pastor about it, or you have to leave it because he is a pastor?
Esther, your question, over to me and friend me right after the program, not me responded. Ebeboa, Enro be beside the same question in class. We need several approaches to go about it. Or your software, one shiny albania problem. But your way I'll be quiet. Or be power some cry on time.
Okay. All right. Well, God bless you, man of God, boy of God. Okay, please, I want Elder to say it loud that Bible is holy and there is no book which has been removed from the Bible. Most people are saying on other TV stations that 7 books of Moses and Book of Enoch has been removed from the Bible. I want Elder to condemn that for me on air.
My kind is severally. The Bible we have today is the same Bible that was available to our fathers in the first 3 centuries of Christianity. Any supposed lost books of the Bible is a lie and a heretic teaching from the pit of hell. And anyone that embraces that is on a fast track road to hell. In who how to amplify the voice. And
all right, Tintino. Yebe can your messages kakrana it's me fire calls. We say it's a movie. He is not a pastor. He was on my show and he said he doesn't have any church and he is not a pastor too.
Pastor Collins.
Your program is live on Bishop Collins TV, Barcelona Space. Thank you so much, Prophet Collins. Also a movie or your actor.
Or no cry interview. Prophet Collins cry interview.
Oh,
or
okay.
your actor. It's
so why
so a Christ
or a Sopho?
Good.
Wow. I'll say please is Mebusem. Maybe I'm doing the right thing by portraying himself as Jesus Christ.
Now, Mebusem Christ is still in the system. Last year, no beji deep, but you wouldn't be.
Please, there are a lot of breaks in. Oh, okay. I think the WhatsApp. All right. We say, please, where is the school located? Call please. After the program. Call the number on the screen. Please, how many interpretations of the Bible do we have? And I say, I think that's what he's trying to ask. So who interpreted the Bible? I'm not getting the question. We say, okay, thank you. Please, can I have your number? The number is on the screen, so you can call the number right after the program. Passionti yen activated number nana omintimi frɛ yɛn mmerɛ ne kokra na omintimi frɛ na wo a pɛsɛ wo frɛ na also contribute ɛfa program ne ho ewie obetimi afrɛ 0244024996 0557881881 ubetimi afre na wonso hello good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pacho. O kasa free fan.
Germany.
Me Pacho me den na o switch out me kasa free Germany.
Okay, Pacho etio.
We dey me de enchia sonko ma Box TV ahwefo etiefo na Sofo Francis me damase. Me ni abanyame show. Boy of God. Also, Nakopon so Israel.
Amen. Thank you, sir.
And Nadia me wa asam kitwe na pesa meka. Minute amanfo 80 on Facebook na me ka kire omo a sabio yawo o ma bepim samre omo e ma me ne omo papa mo omo awofu wo etinye antiti omo amom nyansa. Omo fi se enne na obi e mo nyansa. Nyansa na pipa e chomo. Omo papa say ye program bo mo ntro edidi atem wo so wo sense aka cho say aya sia teach kra say mo teacher abam wada bible ho wona bible sa de bi na wo student ye kire wade wo ye wo so ngofa bible na wo so hwem no go betna platform so na mo be di atem hwe mutie mo di atem mo ndi admo yes Christo where popular cinema. You bisa say confanochi. You say confanochi. I'm gonna for you now. How many? 2 so what the act. Confanochi no. Yes Christo. What about the reason na? Opo China your China Bible, India your Indian Bible, Opo Germany your German Bible. Ọmọdé na Bible yẹn translate yẹ. Sankasebe yẹn sẹ́ni nìyẹn ni mu a. Akẹ́ àmọ́ kẹsì nkò bí ẹ̀ translation.
Okay.
Ẹ̀wọ̀n wọ́n afẹ́ na wúṣọ nyansa na obi papa pẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ ti sẹ́ obi ẹ̀kyẹ́ nyansa no. Wọ́n sẹ́ Bible no ẹ̀yẹ ana contradictions wọ́n. Contradictions wọ́n mu a mi pàṣẹ yẹn sẹ́ yẹ di apá ọ̀ ní sẹ́yìn. Wọ́n nso kọ́ kyerẹ́ wọ́n nso common sense Bible soso pẹ̀.
Ẹnu following. Yeah.
Adebia Bible and the Christopher Bible. What someone dia Monkofa China for so actual Hinduism, Buddhism. No more small come some name who say I didn't avoid some papa. Adebia Papa Obako page maybe here now the Bible was Sharabon and a bread debato and a bread debato. It's the business. Oh, when we know Magana and Dino. Nanado, what's one of Moshe Sankola Wemo?
Yeah, that's it, baby.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so for program be send what's some bass na mo be share. Me aba me do wusi no. Na o ka say video ba me ye share. Me particular. So who say me the video ba beto ma so a video ni nya. Na ma kire die ntia me dia. Yes bi a ye share say. Amanfo hwe no mu e bia Kristo me no say. Me mo ye kire say ye ye amanfo say eye no kra. This one from the American said the view and then it's more beyond China June and Franco system.
Okay.
If you video be banner say that most be a poster a Fabino and what Juna a been with the church.
Yeah.
I quite the or say where a soft now or church as so me say Uncle Kimu for dear challenging where a bema Uncle Kimu for Yambra. Say fake imams, any fake sheikhs, any fake dear therefore nay share.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Namisha also say we're free. All right, 0244 024996 0557888871. Also wait me afre. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, madam.
Mpacho odini baby akase free.
Mpacho free me start from akase free doma we.
Mpacho etio.
Program we na media kepa na enema bi koso TV so won. Ono ana e de ka no. Kyo ya kata nyame nipa onhwe mabone nkoso mebo a. Nanso enura no hwe sa Abraham na mo ka na asem no me hwe ne nkura ni bi wo Ami TV. Ono so nsem a wo ka no se Kristo ni bia onya nje hini wo ye frɛ ne se Kristo sumu bia no obegane. na me bisa sɛ saa po no mo fira urade na ade nti na mo fira urade na mo hwɛ ma saa ensɛm a any kwan sɛ ye kafa Kristosom ho ekɔ so wɔ saa stations na enna mu na ekɔ so wɔ ho no
eja we de o kwesini anu odin o ani sa bo ame medical ka say me obi a me yenhwehwemu kakra eti wo ba bibi about media say electronic or written de tie bia TV o dan na ehun abakwasam ne say emra saadi we ba no won o de ba no won trimpo ne say they are coming to misinform ye ka say to misinform obi a information bi wo ho eye no kore ba ye be fa kwan bi so distorting no near their shape public opinion towards a particular direction. It media ni nyina enne omubutaye eno no. They want to change people's perception about the truth. It ya mani how bebre dia wo betumi aye ne say enipa atwa wo ho ahia wo mpatem ene akwanya kakra awo no buasa nkrofo no wo mu hu say ya atro because ewura menkrofo bebre kura be shatade say omu ya sofo ya Christopher nanso they are also part of this deception. It will how no ya mention me how but yen ya kunde na nya hunamu de it ye mompae yen sua de ne ya famu de ebetumi ayen yenye na Awurade nso be hye ne de anunyam wa hye yen bo say obesi na sorry asamando pon eye den a entimi ntwa so da.
All right, so that's the cell phrase 0244024996 0557881871. On Subetini. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Udini baby Akasefi.
Fremi Pedro Sumikasafi Santa Maria.
Okay, it's you.
About issue now we discussing and Besemika Assembly. Abraham in church now they and social media and we are suffering. I was here so original and condemn because you say what was one of the false doctrine and in them we are so original all down mono and you know, we have to stop him.
Yes.
Model. If you have a way of stopping him, 1, prayer. 2, by studying and refuting him, and 3, applying all the necessary legal mechanisms. Me nimsa a program na me quote 2 particular law. Yenya Christopher Vabe 2000. We write petition to the president say we find this offensive. The government will have no option to come in. Say bia me de mi way back to ja but e kire no yegusu ayeye. Why? Christo wesi na sorry. Na samando pon entimi ntwimfa so.
Okay, yeah, that's the cell phrase. All right, 0244024996. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mpasha Odini baby Akasefi.
The Kasa Efrika Kradi, a friend Suleiman.
But what peja oni kakra
wa Suleiman.
Mikasa, yeah. Now, the question say, I was once a Muslim, and me didn't have my Ibradi. Now, me unanimu software for now.
Okay.
Now, the question say, Adia Abentene from Abraham area. No pastor in this country would rise after the form, and I have respect that elder now or in church. In fact, and I'm ever ready to sponsor him because near all the routine who and oil. We editing purposely edit brain. Now these are the kind of people I will say you celebrate you. This elder have really respected him a lot. As of one paying for Ghana, Ubian to me sorry Christian counseling paying for. Meaning this elder no Christian counsel for and and this man is sacrificing now or the church people with any baby actually every common sense feature. I am a share but Christian council gan omunina aye din in kasa and what are they doing? Elder eradication for what you are doing and we will also support you. I want to talk to you. So after the program,
right after the program, we will talk.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's the self phrase. 0244024996 0557881871. Also beti me afre. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Pacho dini baby akasefi.
Pacho fellow at some dialogue.
O kasafi infa.
You kasafi ko do.
Online e twetwe sim pacho gina ye eti o.
Kasafi ko do.
Krobodumase. Okay, so many. Okay, eti o.
Pacho na mesha me pa eni pugana na kasi. Pass me the social papa.
Amen. Amen.
Le permission de video expression. I think that also the real family a choice by maybe and it's a never believe a ballet or a mutilation, you never get it. The Obi Kasa Theatre and maybe a lesser. But you are so many mistakes, whether that's a ballet or the airport, and you have to pay them up and you have to person here. First, I can remember, this is we are corporation of this party, that some of the political party. So the big year, then I just said that's when the popular Chashua, the best of the whole world, the popular took the punishment. If you ever, yeah, but that is not the number of children, you know that I'm coming.
Yeah, that's it.
Amen.
Okay. Yeah, that's the self-free. Okay, 0244024996. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Udini baby akasefi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Pacho mami lowa TV
Anto oge lowa TV why?
Hello. Anto oge o presu kotache. Yeah, that you are mom.
Yeah,
Pacho me mamoni ajuma o.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. Nyami shira so anto oge.
Vampire ma se uradi wanya o se sion.
Anto oge ti.
Wanya se sion be power Jerusalem me pon finfini.
Amen.
Ahun mo ani o tun be be sora ti o re ku anfani esu ja en se onyuma.
Amen o.
Mani ajeri
Anto oge that's you.
Amen.
Amen.
Ati
that's it. Oh my elder, I feel it baby. Okay. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Pacho dini baby a okasefi.
You was sorry for me so far. Me kasafi uncle no.
Pacho etio. Hello etio.
Nyami shamni mamu di pa na ade na mo ye no nyami shiramu.
Amen.
God don say ka so for na offer no one from na we common sense no. Me so for you.
Okay.
And so then ko ka accord mention it. Eyi ma bi ya to say need to call my view. And me today na me share no service station bi.
Okay.
Asema kan say Jesus Christ owu ye na so sorry no. Wakasend okanya kokasend Yesu Kristo.
Okay.
Ahwa so na Bible.
Okay.
Ata so Bible ti.
Okay.
Na mi try that say na na for the council coming to mo ase. Obi ya bi we na mo da sorry atia no. Etijo. Na mi shamo.
Amen papa.
Yeah, that's it.
Ye hia mo mpa e bonso.
Yeah, that's the same free. All right, yeah, 0244024996 0557881871. Also bet me afraid. Now also I contribute. Now, hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Pacho dini baby akasefi. Bibieni, okay, it's you.
Na Yamisha Pano na wogila. In fact, Abraham of here no or kasa ifya a Christ for any incredible. But now no na bi me kia edi na kia we very incredible there e ka me kia for. The reason me say I don't know if they react at the piece before they react. You know. Let me okay. Messiah no in your mind. Now the Messiah no ever Jacobua any and sign that scriptures no and now on the episode now so in see it Messiah no in your mind. But you say or say and you good. If you say you teach to see oba or the pie and near mum of the ma of the abba a beautiful a Casacua could be an not all you now so Avram one classy.
Okay.
Indeed, how many forms and other interpretation do your work in the Bible?
Okay.
Yami Kasa or Kasa in a different way. It takes those who descend into the spirit. I can't know what here. Me, I think that I said, the man here, Omudu, say, Madame Fobako, no Esther, future union, SU. Udinaki doing, but as someone make a say, a God who has existed from ages to ages, and he is still God. Empire Mungu Ivan. 27 years boy. Let Kasa a empowerment.
Okay.
A Christian council, yes, Kasa, Nanto, because we need and Campano. Yamian Catholic Quaya or the pastor into what you go for a winning day. Not almost we stretch there.
Okay.
We want a movement of over 5,000 people to meet him. And if you are interested, call later and get on board.
All right. Yeah, that's it, baby. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Hello, last caller. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Fine. What is it?
Nyame adon, we didn't baby our casefi.
Maybe at that mensa, my first is a break.
Okay, it's you.
She said, I didn't miss a Samichiano. You make stress. Christian Council go take this advantage.
Okay.
No for on manka, say, you know, even Chamai, Yamichampo, Obama, when I watch a Pentecost as a fool. Yeah, more suffering, you know, the church. Now, a foreign man will end your papa. Obet me their theater and such a bonny.
Okay.
And as that TV station saw a woman who quaya, thank for French meter channel. The same people who say, or money a month for Kuma, and also in San Diego. Namen count who own your way be.
That's it, baby.
Amen.
All right, and yeah, the course in Bessie High, you may be just a why shabby. Abraham then or no, or can't most all the Befemba couple.
He know the price. He know the price.
Yeah, on can it say into all smart. Into the other will be a say we and I knew me time share who is disturbing the church. Number ne was screen is super information be a na supportive program yi who Bible school no. Sorry, School of Apologetics.
And I see so message apologetic and church history and a Bible survey. Agabus Theological Seminary, Koforidia. It will be also he has to be frame how they can meet me in person.
Okay, into number ne screen is no person who join elder school now. Obeti me afraid na ye no akasa. Until elder enumerate the Jumedi ni besi I mean said the next year I be share ne beto asu from me be a giant.
Who is disturbing the nation? The church. It's a movement. It's stronger than.
Serious, say Adani movement.
It's stronger than apartheid. You people 10,000 who will be praying, studying, and respond to the falsehood of our time. The church cannot continually be disturbed. It's in the number free. Obi or person be cancer movement ni will be our fra. You better register.
Movement strong one. You never in partial.
Apostle Tayeti, Apostle Isaac Nobolapia.
Yes.
The Mosra Etayeneti. Who is disturbing the church? It's a movement, and we will crush any force that will rise up against the Son of God. Hey. And we know of a fact that the mention of the name of Jesus, every knee must bow and every tongue shall confess that indeed he is the Lord.
All right, intini da obi biara se da elder so ase say movement de yenyina yembra na yembe join movement na yenkuntia ade a ekutia nyame asori. Enti bebi a wo bia ye da wase say wie nyume unya emre share who is disturbing the church. Mo am share on Facebook, mo am share on YouTube, mo am share e wo Bok TV First Digital, e share on multi channel on so nyame share obi biara me gidi say ewie nso wa ye nhira. Nyame aduma Sunday 6:30 to 8:30 yebeshia enti no bomodern say obekoswa na wahwe dwumedie na nyame ebefa so na we shall be so sponsor yen so a number no e wo screen ni so no bra na be sponsor yen na abribia na yen so yen koye say na ye sponsor omo ko ne TV channels bebre ama na opportunity no we ye Bok TV bra na be sponsor na who is disturbing the church yen so abribia yentimi emfa enyomapa embre nyame show bibia nyame aduma Sunday 6:30 yebeshia